The C Word, filmmaker Jessica Gold tackles the often complicated world of celibacy in the millennial community. It is told from a male's perspective, and Jessica is here now to discuss this series alongside lead actor Patrick Pierre, who had that advice: don't bring any babies home. All right, okay, so we're talking about the C Word, which is celibacy.
Yes.
How did you come up with this idea for a web series?
This is crazy, but basically one day I was at work last summer and I just got the idea because we don't see celibacy told from a male's perspective. We always see, you know, like the 90-day rule for women, and I was like, this will be a different way to change the conversation and get people involved. So that's how I came up with the idea, and the name, the C Word, is just basically a play on words, because, you know, when kids curse, they say the B word.
Yeah.
The C word's like a whispered about topic.
Yeah.
So that's why I named it the C Word.
Now, let me ask you, do you have a lot of male friends who are practicing celibacy?
No.
Okay,
I have a lot of male friends. I actually only have one male friend that's practicing celibacy, so I kind of talked to him to get his perspective to write the script.
Okay, so Patrick, I want to ask your take on this, on the C Word. Do you have, like, where are you drawing this perspective from to be that main character, Niall?
Basically, I mean, like. I mean,
little hesitation there, huh?
I can relate to Niall in certain ways. I'm not gonna say like I had playerish ways back then, but
yeah,
I'm starting to grow now and learn. I'm in a relationship right now.
Okay, so you're monogamous, so you're not a player like your character.
Yeah, I'm not. I used to be that type of guy when I was like back in high school and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
But that's far from that now. So.
Very good. Okay. So let me ask you, being a millennial and dating in this day and age, how do you incorporate that? The Tinder, the swiping left or right, and social media, Instagram, the DMs we heard you mention in that clip. How do you incorporate that in the show?
Definitely. So we just saw that clip when he said slide in the DMs. And we basically just talk about it all through the show, because one of the characters, basically how they, well, you'll see later on in the show, but how they get together is a friend kind of connects them on a social media site, things like that. So,
do you find that being a millennial and dating, things are less organic?
Definitely. Everyone is so accessible.
Right.
Like you're basically at a grocery store, like, I want this, I want that, and if you get tired of it, you can pick somebody else. So people aren't really looking for commitment anymore, because it's so many people out there.
Absolutely. So. Do you find that people have any backlash at all to the series or to any of the episodes? Or in general, are people supportive of the idea?
People have been really supportive, which I'm not surprised, but I thought it would get more backlash. Of course, there's people that don't agree with celibacy, and that's fine. The show, I feel like it's still relatable even if you aren't celibate, because it's just dating in the millennial age. You know, we've all been lied to or tried to change the person we were dating. So.
And I was going to say, even in that clip, we had the player, your character, and then we had another guy who said it's been 2 years, and you know he's going to wait it out.
Right.
Exactly.
Do you have any real life friends that you're basing these characters off of outside of the celibate character?
Not the male character kind of goes off of one of my friends, Niall's character, and then one of the female characters is kind of based on like what I'm going through, because I'm celibate right now. So.
Gotcha. How about you? Do you have any?
I'm not celibate, but I can use Niall's his characteristics, like him going to church and getting closer to God and trying different women out.
Yeah.
That's not how it's supposed to be, but. Yeah, I can definitely use Niall's characters and stuff like that to my relationship I'm using right now. So.
Gotcha. So, with the series and with your experience in dating, what would be kind of the takeaway that you want millennials to get from the C Word?
I want them to take away that commitment isn't a bad thing. I mean, it's not for everybody, that's fine, but it isn't a bad thing, and I think that it's most important to get to know like a person in entirety and not just for sex, because our generation is so sex crazed. So I think that's what I want people to take away from it. Even if you're not a Christian, even if you're not celibate, just get to really know people. So
yeah, how about you?
Yeah, I can definitely agree with her. Like the whole social media thing now. You got Instagram, you got Twitter, Snapchat, and it's not really
genuine.
It's not genuine. It's like you can just go into somebody's DMs and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Blah blah. And
if they don't
let me
respond,
get your phone
you're
number.
the next person.
Yeah, move to the next person. It's like it's not. People like nowadays, like say like you want to go to a restaurant, you go to a bar. people like won't actually like go up to you and have like a meaningful conversation with you, and they will just be like, hey, let me get your number, or like you got a boyfriend. It's just like it's not real.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So where can people watch the series?
You can watch it on YouTube at Redefined Woman TV. That's the name of our channel, and you can follow us on Instagram at C-Word Web Series.
All right. Thank you both for being here today. I'm
Thank
looking forward to